Hey friends, welcome back and welcome to another messy house clean with me. Like usual, my house was pretty gross and it's getting close to my Vegas vacation time. So you guys know I really want to make sure my house is looking in tip-top condition. I do have my best friend coming into town to watch the kiddos. And actually, as I'm recording this voiceover right now, I'm leaving for Vegas tomorrow. I am so excited. You probably won't see this video until a little bit after I get back, but I am so excited and I cannot wait to share with you guys all the fun stories and tell y'all how it goes. But because my best friend is coming, I really want to make sure the house is in great condition. I do not like people coming over when I have a messy house, and especially having them stay here. So some of the areas we're going to be tackling today is my bedroom because she's going to be sleeping in here, and then we're going to be heading upstairs. I want to make sure the boys' room is clean, the kids' bathroom, because that's always bad. So tons of cleaning to get done in today's video. So I hope you put me on, clean along with me, or just sit back, grab your favorite type of drink, and get some motivation to tackle something later in your day. And in case you're new here, my name is Ashley. I am a stay-at-home mom to 4 kids. I have 2 girls and 2 boys, and their ages are from 3 all the way up to 12. So on my channel, I love sharing realistic messy house cleaning motivation. I love decluttering, organizing. I like to throw in some laundry motivation here and there. So if you enjoy cleaning, I really hope you decide to hit that subscribe button and stick around. I upload every single week. It was definitely time for some deeper cleaning in my bedroom. I needed to dust, especially my blinds, because it has been attracting lots of dust recently. So we're going to be tackling that. And oh my goodness, you guys, you will not believe what just happened literally yesterday. So 2 days before we're leaving for Vegas, our AC upstairs goes out. And thankfully, it's still under our warranty. This is a new build. But the person came out, come to find out the motherboard upstairs is fried, so they have to order a piece. So we don't know when it's going to be repaired, and I feel so bad that my best friend's coming and we're going to have no AC upstairs. I'm just crossing my fingers by some miracle they get here before she does and they can fix it. Because it has been 90 to 95 degrees every single day, so the upstairs gets right around 80 degrees in the middle of the day, and thankfully we have AC downstairs and we have all the fans going in the house, but I'm just so scared we're going to overwork our downstairs AC unit in the meantime. But keep your fingers crossed for me that the AC gets fixed, hopefully before or as soon as they get to our house. Thankfully, they are going to be at our house, so if they come while we're away, she can let them in. But we're going to take a quick break in the cleaning motivation to thank our video sponsor, which is Genkino. They were kind enough to gift me with the P1 robotic pool cleaner. It is remote controlled, completely wireless. What is great about this pool cleaner is you simply just throw it into the water, it sinks down to the bottom, and then it sets its own map using an intellectual algorithm along with an internal compass, IMU, and speed sensor. Genkino maps underwater space and cleans according to the smartest and most effective route. And if there's ever just one area you want to hit, you can use the handy remote and take over the cleaning cycle at any time. Genkino P1 utilizes a new brushless motor approach along with an integrated and customized propeller. Because of this innovative design, it only requires 1/3 of the power compared to similar products while achieving the same suction power. And no need to worry about big debris because they have adaptive suck technology where Genkino will use their speed sensor to detect it and turn on a suction booster to increase the suction power to ensure effective cleaning. As soon as your Genkino is done cleaning, you simply grab the handle that floats at the top of the pool and you pull it out, and the filter is super easy to remove. You just hose it out or pull out any debris, and then you can simply put it back in and it is ready to go. It can run for about 4 hours before it needs to be charged again, and you simply just plug it in, charge it for a few hours, and you are ready to use it again. So thank you so much, Genkina, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Make sure y'all head down to my description, check out their awesome product, and use my discount code. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right back into all of this cleaning motivation. Now it's time to vacuum these dusty blinds. I love using my Dyson. It makes it so much easier to get in there and get all of the dust off a lot faster. So I'm just using my little attachment and vacuuming these blinds and getting all the bugs off of the windowsills. So as I was vacuuming down here, you guys, look out the window. Do you see those little brown things? Yeah, those are chocolate chips. Apparently someone took chocolate chips out of the pantry and decided to hide them outside. Oh my goodness, I could not believe that when I saw that. I had to stop and go get those, put them in the trash can because I did not want a melted chocolate mess all over the house attracting bugs. But I could believe it, but I was just like, oh, these children. We actually had some friends over a couple days before, and they were like running in and out of the house and stuff, so I'm almost sure it was on that day that they did that. So this is another new product, Attitude. I ordered it off of Amazon. It has really good reviews, and I was like looking up all the ingredients. It's a very clean, no harsh chemical cleaner, and I'm really enjoying this one. The scent is a citrus scent, and it's a little bit stronger than the Jaws one, so I do love that. In case you guys are looking for another cleaner to check out, and it came in a pretty big bottle. Like, I feel like that bottle is a bit bigger than the other cleaners, so definitely another good one, but the scent is still not super strong, but I'd say a little bit stronger than the Jaws. So with summer now right around the corner, we have been doing a lot of get-togethers with our friends and boiling crawfish, and it's just so good. It definitely brings back memories for me. Growing up, I would go visit my mom. She lived in Louisiana, and I lived with my dad in Virginia. So whenever I would go visit her, we would eat crawfish all the time. So good. And now that we're over here and, you know, living pretty close to Louisiana, crawfish are definitely a thing over here too. So we have been eating a lot of it, but I'd love to know, have you guys ever tried crawfish? Do you like it? I know there's some people who are like, oh my goodness, that looks so disgusting. People call them mud bugs, but I personally love them. I think they're so good. And I much rather eat crawfish than like crabs, because I feel like crabs take so long to peel and it's just so much work for such a little bit of meat. So I am all about some crawfish. But now we're heading into the living room. As you can see, we have a mess everywhere. I had some laundry that I had did the other day and I just never put it away. So we're gonna go ahead, put the laundry away and start cleaning up the living room.
You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend.
It is so funny now that my oldest daughter Aubrey, she's 12, she does the laundry, and whenever I go to hang up our shirts, majority of them, like the sleeves are still tucked inside of the shirt because she like flipped the shirt from, you know, the wrong side to the right side out, and then the sleeves end up being tucked in. So I'm always like pulling the sleeves out, and our clothes are a bit more wrinkled these days. Even my husband's like, oh my gosh, who folded these? But she's learning, she's getting better, but at least she's taking one chore off of my hands.
I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone.
Ethan, my 3-year-old, still loves playing with these magnetic tiles, so they are constantly all over the floor. I typically have him clean up his own mess, but since I was filming today, I went ahead and cleaned it up for him. But he definitely helps out cleaning up his toys after he makes a mess. And it really helps having older siblings, because whenever he's like, oh, I don't want to, I'm like, well, this is your chore, just like your older brothers and sisters. Like, they have their chores, you have yours. So he usually doesn't give me too much of a fuss, and he's actually my biggest helper in the house. Like, he is my shadow. He loves to follow me around and help me whenever I'm doing laundry or just cleaning anything. He really loves helping, so it's just super sweet. He's getting so big. If y'all have been following me for a while, you will remember my last rug that we had in here. It was like a cream color. And let me tell you, changing to a dark colored rug has been amazing. Like, it looks cleaner for so much longer. It hides so much more dirt. So I'm loving the darker rug. I was a little hesitant at first just because I love kind of lighter colors, but the dark rug was the way to go, especially with little children and always having dirty feet and all of the crumbs. So it's really been nice with the dark rug. But now we're heading into our dining room nook area. We have kinetic sand and Play-Doh all over the floor. That is another thing Ethan loves to play with, so I'm always vacuuming and cleaning over here because it just gets all over the place, which is totally fine. It makes me happy that he gets off of electronics and he plays with something else and uses his imagination, so I will gladly clean up all of the messes. I thought I'd go ahead and bring out the broom since it's been a while since I've done some sweeping. I use my Dyson for literally everything, but today I was like, you know what? I need to use the broom, make sure I get everything, and it's a bit more satisfying seeing how much stuff you actually pick up. I also wanted to wipe down the wall over here because I was noticing tons of like splattered food and stuff, so it was just time for me to do a deeper clean over here. I need to spray paint those bar stools still. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I just have not gotten around to it. I think as soon as I get back from Vegas, I'm going to spray paint those chairs. It has been driving me crazy looking at them. I just need to do it.
You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination.
I'm using my Method wood cleaner to wipe down the table. I've had a few of y'all ask me, like, are the Method cleaners bad or are they good? I actually need to look them up on the EWG website. I have been meaning to do that, but if you guys know if they contain any harsh chemicals or not, definitely leave me a comment down below. I think what I've heard about it is that they're better, but that they have some like some of the fragrance that they use isn't the best. But don't quote me on it. I need to look it up. But let me know if you know more about it down in the comments, because I really love Method and I love their scents. And I kind of feel like because their scents are so strong, I can imagine they're probably not all natural because, you know, they smell so strong. But I'm hoping they are, because I really do love a strong scented cleaner.
Even though your mama told
Gonna be pulling out the cedar mop and mopping over here, and I'm using my cast iron soap. You guys mentioned that you could use it for mopping, and thank you for telling me, because y'all, it smells so good. It leaves my house smelling like lavender. That's the scent cast iron soap that I'm using here, and I'm loving it. Definitely love it. The other scent that I have is peppermint, but I'm not going to use that on the floors just because peppermint is a essential oil that's supposed to be bad for cats. So I do have a cat, so I'm going to stay away from the peppermint one, but the lavender was perfect. My house smelled so good, and it got my floors nice and clean. So if you guys are looking for a natural floor cleaner, definitely try out the cast iron soap. I've also seen that you can use it in laundry. I'm kind of tempted to give that a try. I just need to figure out like portion, like how much do you put in there and all of that. Let me know if you guys have used cast iron soap in your laundry and what you think about it. Does it leave that scent behind? I do have the Molly Suds, and I've started using it, and I did the recommended amount. It says to put 2 scoops for like bigger loads, and I feel like 2 scoops is not enough. Like, I mean, my clothes looked clean, but it did not smell good at all. So I've been like doubling that. I've been doing like 4 scoops, and I feel like it's cleaning really well. It's just still not leaving much of a scent. So I'm still messing around with it, seeing if I can like perfect it, see how much I need to use, and then determine if I'm gonna try something else. I think I'm gonna try the cast iron soap though next, and just see what happens and see if it leaves a scent behind. I do currently still have my gain pods and downy beads. I'm getting through those. I've just kind of been circulating like back and forth between trying the Molly Suds and then using up all of the gain. I was definitely so behind putting away clothes, so now we're heading upstairs to my boys' shared bedroom to put away their clothes and then to tackle their bedroom, because you can see it's pretty messy up here. The kids do clean their rooms every single Friday and they vacuum them, but of course, you know, in a week they can make a serious mess in their bedroom. So I'm gonna get in here, clean it all up, and get it back in order.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me.
So as y'all can see, there's just toys and stuff everywhere. So I'm going to quickly put all the toys into the toy box and underneath the bed. I have been really surprised recently. The kids have been playing a lot more with their toys and playing together, especially my 3 younger ones. My 12-year-old just pretty much stays up in her bedroom and listens to music or plays on her PC. But the 3 little ones, they play pretty good together for the most part, and they often walk around like making up games and dances and stuff. So they've been playing with their toys a lot more, which has been great. And I've definitely been thinking for this summer, I'm going to be setting some screen time limits for the kids. I'm typically not like super big on setting screen time limits, just because my kids are pretty good at like, sometimes they go through phases where they want to watch their iPad a lot, and then, you know, like I said, other times they're just playing so good together. So I never really felt the need to set limits, but I feel like my oldest is getting to the age where she really just wants to be in her room away from everyone, which I get and I understand, but I definitely want to set some limits. I want to make sure she's like getting out and hanging out with the family and not just consumed by the internet. And I think we're just going to make like a universal family screen limit time. That way, no one can complain about it, and we can just make a point to do more things outside and as a family. So I think whenever I get back from Vegas, that's going to be one of the first things that I start implementing with the kids.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on.
So I wanted to share with you guys a recipe, which I'm going to make sure I link down in my description. But I recently started making sourdough beer pretzels, and let me tell you, they are the best thing I've ever had. They are so delicious, and it just makes me feel better about eating pretzels because it has sourdough in there, so you're getting some good gut bacteria, and everyone in the family has been loving them. They were so easy to make. I was a little intimidated at first because I've never made homemade pretzels, and especially using sourdough, I was like, oh my goodness, am I gonna mess this up? But they have been turning out so good. I've made them 2 separate times now, and they're the best. So I want to share that recipe with you guys in case y'all want to check it out, give it a try. They are so good. I've also been doing like some homemade icing to go with it, to dip it in. Oh my goodness. And I've been trying to be so good and healthy before I go to Vegas because I wanted to like make sure I was in good shape and everything. And yeah, the last few days I have been eating pretzels at like 9 o'clock at night, which is like the worst time to eat them, but they're just so good. It's so hard not to eat them, especially when they are fresh out of the oven. Now we're heading into the kids' nasty bathroom. I needed to give this a good wipe down. It's not terribly bad because Aubrey now has the chore of cleaning the bathroom, but it's definitely not as clean as I would like it, and I really wanted to clean the bathtub because it had been a little while and there was definitely some like stuck on shampoo and conditioner and stuff. So we're gonna get in here, give it the mother's touch, and do a deep cleaning.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real.
I am using the Jaws all-purpose cleaner up here, the pink one. I really like this cleaner. I enjoy the scent of it. It's very subtle, but it is a lavender scent, and it's definitely better than their bathroom lavender scent. So I have been gravitating towards that one a lot more whenever I do my cleaning. I do like their orange scent as well for the kitchen. That is another one that I'm really enjoying.
Until my lungs give out, you're beautiful.
So do you guys usually wear gloves whenever you do your cleaning, especially when you're using cleaning products? I typically don't, just because I find it hard to just like, I don't know, like grip onto things well and like really feel like I'm getting in there good. But I think I'm going to start making a point to wear gloves more, just because, you know, now that I've been doing more research into like the chemicals and like what's in all of our products, it really makes me want to be more aware and mindful and not expose my hands to them. Even though these cleaners are like clean and not harsh chemicals, I still feel like my skin gets so dry on my hands that I know it would be better for me to start wearing them. So I think I'm gonna start getting some gloves and like keeping them in each area, so have like designated gloves for each bathroom and stuff like that. But I'd love to know, do you guys make sure you're wearing gloves whenever you clean? What made me think of it is I was actually getting my nails done, and I was talking to the lady who was doing them and telling her how I do YouTube and I'm a cleaner, and she was like, do you wear gloves? And I was like, no, not really. And she was just saying how she always puts on like a latex pair of gloves, and then she puts on like the thicker cleaning gloves. And I was like, oh wow, like she makes sure she layers up. So I don't know, it just had me thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, I probably do need to do that.
I wanna put you in that spotlight.
Time to give this tub a really good wipe down. So I'm spraying it with the same all-purpose spray from Jaws, and then what I like to do is fill the bathtub up with some really hot water and then use that to scrub the tub, especially when I have some stuck on like shampoo and conditioner and stuff, because I often have to dip my towel into water numerous times to like be able to scrub it off fully. So I just find it's easier doing it that way.
Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that
And of course, since I'm doing a deep cleaning, I could not forget about these pour cabinets. They had quite a bit of toothpaste splattered on them, so we're going to give them a really good wipe down. I'm also using the method cleaner on these as well, and then we're also going to be mopping in here because it has been a little bit. I like to mop at least, I'd say once a month. I try to get in here and mop.
I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Although I know I can't deny your eyes. I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands.
I'm also using the lavender cast iron soap to mop the floors up here as well. I always make a point to clean good around the toilets because you know how it is having boys. The toilets are always nasty, so I always like giving those a really good wipe down and cleaning around them. But we are coming to the end of all of this cleaning motivation. I really hope it motivated y'all to tackle something around your house today. If it did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I do upload cleaning motivation weekly, and I would love to have you here. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!